Buddy. Don't look normal to me. That big twist in that chemtrail. Jesus, look at this, people. Okay, everybody. Things are coming. They're approaching us. Here's planetary pictures from the past I took. You can see the outline of a planet there. This is a cloud that was in the shape of a planet. Change the exposure and you can see it's round. That's what they look like. They're in infrared spectrum. You'll never see them with the naked eye. Not until they're right upon us. You can see those round objects. You can see them through the clouds. The clouds make them apparent through the camera. So here's one picture I took that's undeniable. A planet up with the stripe on it. There it is again, black and white. Come on. Then you see the sun here turn to a negative, so you can see the planet in the background, that shadow. There you go. That's it. They're doing a roundabout. They're spending $21 million on this stupid project. Initiated in 2005, Tremont had been designed with federal money that came with strings attached. You see? They're obligated to spend it by 2018 or they have to pay it back. An intersection that didn't need it. Okay, guys and gals. I'm going to take a little cruise here. Show you guys a few things that are related to what's going on. The reason I haven't done too many videos lately is because I've already pretty much said it all. But there's a lot of thoughts in my head I want to get out to let you guys know what's going on more, which is civil containment. So you got citizen containment, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what's going on here. You got they're working on every road, every single road. Oh, they need to work on this road, my driveway. Anyway, they're working on every road out here for no reason. They're not expanding the road. They're not, put on my seatbelt here. They're not actually progressing the traffic, and they've halted the traffic with the lights. So, anyway, I got a terrible driveway here. They've halted all the traffic with the lights. The cross traffic that's not even going across. There's no traffic. They just have the lights stay red and just have the traffic back up for miles. And they're getting people used to that. And I think people are starting to notice that it's BS. Now, why would they be working on all the arterial, all the ins and outs of all the roads, but not widening the roads any, so it's not going to make the traffic go any faster? All they're doing is putting turnarounds in nowhere land. Okay, I'm talking about nowhere land. And they cost a lot of money. I mean, they spend a lot of money on these turnarounds. They put them out here in the countryside. I live out in the country. And they put them out here, out in the middle of nowhere. I'll show you one of them here. You have to take a drive quite a ways out because it's a ways out, but probably need to show you what they're doing around here. So anyway, they keep redoing this road and working on it. And well, they've repaved it since they put it in probably about 3 or 4 times, and it's still not great. But take a little drive here and show you. Got my camera finally fixed in the window here. I hope it shows things okay. Anyway, what's going on with Kim Jong-un, or whatever his name is, over there in North Korea? it's all game. He was actually educated in Sweden, okay, at a very luxurious school, and his main language is Swedish German. So that's like the elite's language. Here we go, take a left here. Go out here, I'll show you how. They put all these retaining blocks there so they can drop them down at any time and close off the road. They can divert traffic. So they're working on all the arterials. Anyway, this Kim Jong-un from North Korea, they're just making him out to be the bad guy, but it's been planned since he was a baby, okay? They put him through, educate him in a Swedish school. So he admires the American way even. It's all BS, okay? And that missile they say they launched, yeah, right. Have you seen any pictures of it? I don't think so. Now, they have satellite pictures of everything. You know, they can take satellite pictures of footballs on a football field and read what's on the football. You know they can. So they can do anything. So they're watching them 24/7. If there was a missile launch, they'd have it on film, and they would have shown it on the news and used it as propaganda. But no, all they have to do is say something, right? And all of a sudden it's gospel. Oh, missile, you launched a missile. No, they're just... See, they're all the same people. They're all ran by the same people. Trump, the Chinese, Xi, the Chinese president, Putin. They're all part of the same game. Because you got to realize, if this Nibiru system, which I know is true, but let's say, for instance, you don't believe it's true. So let's say, just let's pretend that it was. If that was coming, wouldn't they have to get together? They would have to. They'd have to coordinate what they're going to do with all the people. They have to get rid of a lot of the people. They're already planning that. That's through, what is it, Agenda 21? Through the UN. Look that up. Depopulation program. So, now this is out in the middle of nowhere, if you notice. And watch when we get up here. This used to be just a straight road. Went all the way through. And it should be. Look at it. This is the main thoroughfare, main traffic on the back road here. And there's no cross traffic. And you wouldn't spend millions of dollars putting in a stupid turnaround with sensors under the road so they can see what's going to happen is this Nibiru system, when it hits, they got to close everything down immediately. Citizen containment, it's called. And so what they're doing is going to all the arterials, where every place, the main junctions where they go in and out, they're getting them ready to be controlled. Okay? Whether it's a roundabout, roundabout's the best way because you can't drive straight through. That's how they blockade roads. And then they can put their guard shack right in the middle, whatever. It's already set up for a guard shack here. Look at this roundabout. They put in the middle of nowhere. It used to go straight through forever. 50 years it went straight through. And now look at this. What is this for? Now, why would they even do this or spend the money out in the middle of nowhere? Has cameras out here. Whoa, they even have cameras up there on the poles. See? Sensors, cameras. Look at this brick walkway. This is out in the middle of nowhere, people. Nowhere. No cross traffic. No accidents ever happened to this intersection here. I mean, going down the road it might have. But what's all this for? What is this, man? Okay, this is out in the middle of nowhere. So you know they put sensors in. They spend a lot of money and a lot of time out here. So they're getting ready for this system. And when it comes, actually it's here, but when the time comes, when the weather's bad enough and when the earthquakes, are bad enough, which they're progressing, everything's progressive. It's like a frog in a pot of water that's slowly heating up. The problem is people won't wake up because it's so progressive. It's slowly happening, but it's not. It's quickly happening. I can see everything, but a lot of people can't. At any rate, you put all the pieces together, what has to happen in the middle from beginning to end, and then you have the middle. Well, you can read it all, what has to happen. They have to contain the citizens. So they put roundabouts in everywhere, even on these back roads, out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. You see how far I had to drive. And they use the excuses as, it's safer and to control traffic, whatever. Doesn't even matter. So Kim Jong-un, jump back and forth here. I'm just trying to fill in time till we get to the next road obstruction. So he was planned from the beginning, from the elite, when he grew up, to run that country and enslave it, basically, the people, because that's how we're all going to be ran in the future anyway. So it's a kind of a prototype. If you look at their Pyongyang, or whatever that is, their main city there, very nice, all modern buildings, just beautiful, way nicer than the U.S. They haven't put any money into our infrastructure forever because they put it all underground to defend themselves against the system. So we've been robbed, totally robbed and butt raped. I hate to put it bluntly, but that's the way it is. Look at this. Anyway, so they don't care about the land. So Kim Jong-un, jumping around again, was put there from the beginning to be a puppet to start this war, to distract the people from the system that's coming in. So they have to plan it just the right time. So they've been, postponing it. They could have started already, but they're trying to hold it off a little bit until things get so bad that people are going to start looking up or wondering what the heck's going on, and then boom, all of a sudden a nuclear missile was launched. Oh, it hit somewhere in the U.S. or somewhere. Everybody stay in, shelter in place. All martial law is going to be called immediately, and there you have it. They'll block off all these roads. Citizen containment is called. They'll say everybody shelter in place. So wherever you're at, you're at. If it happens when they decide to call martial law, you better get home or be at home, because if you aren't, you're gonna be stuck in town. And they're blocking off all ins and all outs, and you aren't going anywhere. If you haven't noticed, they've slowed down all the speed limits of everything. All these roads used to be 50 miles an hour out here, and now they've gone down to like 35. Here's a main in and out. They've worked on this a lot. Keep digging it up and patching it up, and this is all a brand new road, and they keep putting patches in it. I think they're putting sensors in. But so you'll see all the main ins and outs they're working on. So even if I try to take a back road, I can't get anywhere. But watch how they back up the traffic. I don't know if it'll be backed up right now today, but it always is a traffic hour. You can't get anywhere. And it's because not because of traffic. It's because of the synchronization of the lights are not correct. They don't synchronize them to each other. They're synchronized opposite of each other. So as soon as you get from one, you have to stop at the next one. Even if there's no cross traffic, they'll make you stop. So you get used to stopping, you see. They're mentally preparing you to just slow down, stop, don't go anywhere. And to tell you the truth, I'm tired of it. I like getting places and going places. I don't like just sitting. I used to be able to go to town and get back in about 15 minutes. Now it takes an hour to go to town and get back. This is a little town of Port Orchard. That's how far out we had to go. Look how long that's been. That's how far out we had to go to get to that turnaround. Okay, now here we go. Pretty countryside. Sunset. torched everything. Or the fake sun or whatever's up there. Okay, let's see if we can go anywhere. Let's go this way. Oh, that's okay. I don't listen to dummy lights. I'm able to think on my own and travel on my own. At any rate. They just want to stop us everywhere we go, even if there's no traffic. But I'll show you what they're doing down here. They already stopped us on this road all summer long. Let's see, and then they switched it down to there's a school zone up here, so we're going to slow down. And I'll show you. I showed you last summer how they put in this giant generator up here. I don't know if it was a Caterpillar or what it was, but it was a really nice generator for emergencies. You see us all kind of on upper on hills. So they haven't widened the roads any, but yet they want to control all the intersections, saying it'll improve traffic by putting turnarounds in. Well, that doesn't improve traffic. It slows down traffic. Anybody knows that a turnaround slows down traffic. Lights slow down traffic. Turnarounds slow down traffic. Anything that obstructs traffic turns it, slows it down. God, that guy, you might roll, dude. You might roll. Oh, if you went any faster, you might roll, man. You got a brand new car and you can't take it more than 5 miles an hour around the corner. Crazy people. Okay, here we go. So, here's where I took you last year, or not last year, but 6 months ago or so. Right here, and see, let me get you going here again. I'll remind you what's happening. Okay, so first, turn in here. Okay, see, nobody here, nothing going on here. Parking for what? Brand new. Spend a lot of money on this. Look at that Caterpillar generator right there. I don't know if you can see that. Caterpillar. Showed you all this stuff last year. It's not even hooked to the school. Look at the sign. Yeah, intrusion alarm. Keep out, City of Port Orchard, private property, no trespassing. Any questions? Call 360-876, what is it? 876-4991 or 360-876-2722. Why don't y'all give them a phone call? Ask them what the hell this big generator and fenced off area is for here. And an intrusion alarm. And fuel depot. It's a fuel depot too. They have fuel pump here and a fuel tank underground. Yeah, go ask them what all this shit's for. Okay. Okay, now I'll show you what they're doing to these roads here. Shut people down from going anywhere. And if you notice when you go to concerts or you do anything now, you can't get anywhere. They're shutting down all the roads. It's on purpose. Notice how they work on all the roads during main events? Or when people actually are on the road and want to go somewhere? That's when you don't work on the roads. Look, road work. This is everywhere. Everywhere in Port Orchard, on all the main roads anyway. This one here, the one that runs parallel, that's a mile over, 2 miles over, whatever, Bethel. Be prepared to stop. Yeah, what are they doing? Look, there's no traffic on this road. They make the traffic. Look, look at this. They're slowing down. They're shutting down everything. Look at this. I should ask them what they're doing. Why? What are they doing? Look at this. Look at this. You can't get anywhere. And this is just a little road, but it's a main arterial. You see, this is an intersection. They're doing this to all the intersections when it was fine. They're putting in a big turnaround here. For what? Look, they're just screwing up the traffic. It was fine. Oh, no, they're not. They're not prepared for anything, are they? They're spending millions and millions and millions of dollars when they have a light system here that worked fine. And it's not even that busy. They're making it look busy because look, they're holding us up for 5 minutes. Oh, look at all the money they're spending on this place, dude. Only at the top of the hills and only at the intersections, so they can control traffic. This is right off the highway. This is the first intersection you hit off of Highway 16. Wow, this is insane. Look at this, people. Nothing's going on though. Nothing's happening, man. They spent millions and millions and millions of dollars on a stupid intersection that they didn't need to do anything to. It was working fine until they screwed it up. Just fine. Look at this. Look how much money they're spending. Look at these boxes and stuff over here. All this gravel. Look at all the people, their hands on their heads and stuff. They're all so pissed. Look at this, dude. Look how much they're spending on this. Look at the traffic. People can't get in and out of town. Look at this. Oh, look at the plumbing over there. Look at the pipes over here. See, they have to redo all the pipes, the drainage on all the sides of the road. They got millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions into this project. They had to buy out all this property on the side of the road here. A friend of mine lived in this house here. They bought them out. So they're spending... Look at this shit. Dude, look at what they gotta do. Widen the road and everything. Look at this. They're digging out the ditch. They're putting in all new pipe and stuff. You know what this costs to do? I used to do this. I used to run these excavators. All this plumbing, each one of those. Oh my God. I don't know if you see all this, but. Okay, that was one intersection. Okay, end of road work. See, end of road work. Okay, because that's the main intersection, right? Okay, now watch. We'll hit the other intersection up here. And if you went downtown, you can't get through it either because it has road work going on. Detour ahead, huh? Road work. What a surprise. Okay, so we got road work again. Be prepared to stop. Flag her ahead. See, they got this. This is the main road, and they haven't widened it. They were supposed to widen this thing years ago, but of course they're not going to widen it. It's beat to shit, the road. And then up here, they've been working on the road, so you can't get anywhere. See the main intersection here? It goes to junction 16. Detour, so we'll take the detour. See if we can get out of town. Let me out, let me out.